So, what is art? I just wanted to talk about art. Why I've decided to do that? Because I've noticed people here like to listen to professionals, people that work in a certain field. And what can I offer for this type of legitimacy, I guess? So, I am an artist. I was living off of painting for 3, 4 years, just painting alone. And for 3 years now, I'm teaching professionally. I am pretty confident that I know shit about art, but I'm also pretty confident that I also don't know shit about art. Because honestly, think about it. What is art to you? Everyone has their own definition. My plug told me today, and it kind of inspired me to make the video. Sees art as some form of expression, either if it's like painting, dancing, photography, writing, music, anything, just a form of a human expression when the artist can convey the feeling onto the viewer. So, yeah, it makes sense. And I agree with that. I also agree that art don't have a singular definition. Artists here since fucking forever, man. Like, we know the paintings inside the caves in like France and whatnot that are like 40,000 years old and shit, which is mind blowing to even think that people were like creating representation of them hunting, of they were leaving imprints of their hands, which are like identical to ours. So it means like first humans already created some shit. We have ceramics. They kept foods, drinks, and whatnot in them. Sometimes they were even buried, like Egypt. You had famous amphoras, which were from ancient Greek and Roman, which honestly, one is just a knockoff of the other. Speaking about ceramics, it's like so bizarre thing, you know? It's just like burnt clay if you think about it. And it's basically indestructible. Like it can survive thousands of years without changing its shape. It can survive really high temperatures, can survive chemicals, but it breaks from fucking gravity. What the hell? We also have like sculpture. Some sculptures are just weird and not a lot of people get it, like conceptualism, which I really like, but it's just random pieces of shit like placed. I mean, not literal shit, but like pissoir thing. You probably heard of it or saw it somewhere and have been like so mad that how can this be art? But that's the point. It's supposed to make you fucking angry at it because how I could came up with it. Yes, but you didn't construct complicated ideological structures behind this. It's not really random shit. I mean, sometimes it is random shit, but it looks pretty or looks interesting or it's presented in a certain way. So there's that. A lot of people will say, oh, it's not art. All right, I get this. A lot of people will also be mad at modern art, like square on square type of shit, but that's exactly the point to convey something new, something that cannot be perceived in nature. And a lot of people think like regular paintings of like landscapes are real art. I mean, yeah, technically, if the technique is good and stuff like that, I agree on that, but most of it, the type your grandmother has in their house, it's like, I don't know, it's not artsy enough for me, I guess. But yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave the visual arts behind. Let's move to other arts. We also can create art as in literature, little fucking books, theater, poetry, stuff like that. We can also convey some powerful messages, some real emotions through the paper. Like I cried multiple times reading a book because it was supposed to make me cry. That's how it's designed, that's how it's written. And it's also conveying a message, it's also conveying some type of emotion to other humans. So, yeah, it's art. Then we also have music, right? We can dance to it and bounce to it and whatever the fuck we want to do with the music, because most of the human beings listen to music basically 24/7, which I don't really understand. I mean, I don't really like to sit in silence, but then again, I have times that I'm just walking and listening to fucking birds or some shit. And some people are just listening 24/7 and I don't really get it. And sometimes I just need to have a pause from music and people think I'm fucking weird because of that. But we have music, we have theater, which is a form of writing and a form of music often. Opera as well. But if we move to the more complicated stuff, which is movies, then obviously you have a bunch of artists, you have sculptors, you have painters there, you have VHS fucking, yeah, how it's called? Oh shit. HIV fucking people that make boom on screen look real in the fucking movie. Yeah, in movies contain hundreds of artists at the same time, which is like so crazy that we do that. That's why they make so much money, because it's like so many art forms at once put together. Some people might argue video games are also like this, and they are even better than movies because you're literally the main character of the story, and you're the one that is the hero, you know? Can we also call this an art? Entertainment certainly is a form of art, but also some appliances. You know, everyone has this favorite cup that looks fancy, or I don't know, a fork or a knife that's looking really nice. Anywho, Wikipedia will tell you that there is none singular definition of art. There's plenty of them, but there's no singular one. So basically, we all collectively know what it is, but we also don't know what it is. It's like a funny paradox. We know, but we don't know. Kind of like with God, but art exists at least, which makes it a little less paradoxical, I guess. Wait a minute. What is art to you? That's also really important. Close your eyes. Sorry. For a second there. And think, what is art? What comes to mind? What do you see when you close your eyes and think about art? Alright. You done? Good. Fuck off.